Also, families living in a village in Rabai area of Kilifi County are up in arms over a health threat posed by smoke from a tyre burning factory in the area. Officials from the company have, however, dismissed this claim, saying the residents are blowing the issue out of proportion. KTN's Francis Ontomo now reports.
Tucked deep in remote Kilifi, this dusty winding path leads one to Megandini village, Rabai. The quietness of the morning makes everything look serene and perfect. But from one side, a meeting is underway. Villagers are arguing at the top of their voices. The faces fallen and desperate. Clearly not an ordinary gathering. The meeting is discussing a hot topic. It's a matter of life and death. This meeting has everything to do with this farm, Earth Green Tech Limited, a farm that burns tires, and those emissions have become a nightmare to families living here.
Tumechoka kabisa, tumechoka sisi hapa Tiga. Hatuna raha na nyumbani, vyombo vichafu, kila kitu ni kichafu. Kwa nini? Tumezaliwa vizuri lakini watoto wetu kwa nini wapata maisha mabaya na hapa hali kwa vibaya?
When the farm set base a few years ago, villagers were kept in the dark on what exactly the farm will engage in. Some say the farm will manufacture sweets and biscuits, but far from it.
The community itself was not involved because for every environmental impact assessment, the community has to be involved.
Children complaining of poor eyesight. Many others are citing breathing difficulties. Others present skin complications. In the homesteads, household items have turned black, from utensils, chairs, to even mosquito nets. When the smoke billows from the company, it comes along with impurities resting on their houses. They cannot even tap clean water from their roofs. A society in lamentations.
Hatitoki. Ikitoka ni mate tu.
Tunaathirika sana. Mahoma baada ya wiki 2 tuenda hospitali. Mtoto kukohoa, kifua, makamasi.
Well, the connections in the village are quite disheartening and heartbreaking, to say the least. And now I'm moving to Kokotoni dispensary to try and find whether there is a clear connection between the respiratory conditions that are being recorded and also the emissions coming from that particular farm.
Junior officers at the medical center declined to comment about the matter, but many cases of chest problems and breathing difficulties have been referred here. KTN's in-house Dr. Mercy Korir says if not averted, effects of the problem could be carried forward into future generations.
The toxins that are released from burning of these tires will have some mutagenic effect which will affect the genes, and this could be propagated down some few other generations. And some of these toxins could also be carcinogenic. So there's no limiting possibility of causing cancer from whatever is emitted into the environment.
Questions are emerging on whether a proper environmental impact assessment was conducted before the farm set base here. Owners of the factory, however, seems to have no qualms.
In industry, there is pollution. There is no industry without pollution or without flames. But still, we have tried our lot to burn it outside. We have mongeza chimneys here.
So for me, it is a clear issue of irresponsibility on the part of the National Environmental Management Authority as the regulator. And then, of course, the public health officials.
It is a society in turmoil. For families that have lived around here for decades, the hope is one. The sincere action will be initiated by authorities. Francis Ontomo, KTN News, Megandini, Rabai.